So 10th edition Warhammer 40k has finally been announced. It's coming in a couple of months. We're all excited for it, but maybe you're finding yourself wondering, what should I do while I wait? What's going on, guys? It's Richard here from Crash Course Hobbies, and today I'm going to talk about what you could be doing while you wait for 10th edition. The most obvious one, it's stupid and simple, but is just keep playing more 40k. Just continue to play 9th edition, do things as you were doing, and that's basically it. Just keep playing, keep waiting, nothing wrong with that. The next one, though, is a little bit more serious. For those of you that are just starting to get into the hobby, let's say maybe you've picked up a box or two of minis, you don't have any of the books yet, and you're wondering, should I pick up books? What should I be doing? I would recommend not buying any books at this point. You can find most of the rules online if you really want them, whether it's data sheets or stuff like that. And I would really advise you to just spend this time focused on your army, because all your miniatures are still going to be viable. Pretty much every Warhammer mini that's ever been produced is still viable in game at some point, or you could use it as a proxy. So it's never a bad thing to just continue to paint your army and use this as time to get yourself ready for when the edition drops, and you'll have a nice, beautiful, brand new force ready to go. But I would caution you, because it's kind of silly to drop, let's say, 100 to 120 bucks on a codex and a rule book on a game that honestly all those books are already completely out of date anyways, because there's been so many different data slate updates and FAQs and all this kind of stuff that I would just really caution you on blowing money on books at this point. Well, for those of you that are more experienced and you're wondering what the heck you should do, this kind of goes for you too. Maybe this is the perfect time for you to start a new army. You've got about 3 months to go. That's plenty of time to get a 2,000 point army painted up and ready to go so that you can start the new edition with a bang. I'm going to be doing this with my 1,000 Sun army. I've already decided that by the time 10th edition comes out, I'm going to paint this army up, and I am going to hit 10th edition hard with 4 fully painted armies under my belt. And maybe more, because I'm sure this channel is going to pressure me to finish more, but that's definitely a good goal to set for yourself, because you'd be more likely to paint that army knowing that you have this new edition, this big goal on the horizon, and so maybe, you know, you're really wanting to be ready for that to come. Let's find that glue. Whoa! What are you doing in here, you little sneak? You know what? That's not even important right now. We got bigger things to talk about. 93% of you guys haven't subscribed yet, so what are you waiting for? I'll make you a deal. You subscribe, and I'll let you out. Next, another thing that I highly encourage you guys to do is maybe check out other games while you wait for 10th edition. We've been playing 9th edition now for a couple of years, and there's nothing wrong with just taking a break from Warhammer and trying something else while you're waiting. Personally, I am getting into Conquest right now, and I'm really looking forward to learning some Conquest First Blood. I've got a couple of war bands that I'm going to be painting up and playing, and I've been really wanting to get into this game. So having this lull between, you know, the 9th rules and then waiting for 10th to drop, and everybody kind of, at least for me, kind of losing interest in Warhammer while I'm waiting for the next edition to drop. And so focusing on learning a new game is something I'm really excited to do personally. But you could also use this as an opportunity to bust out that Gloomhaven box you've got rotten in your closet that you still haven't opened yet. Or maybe you want to go and try out some Marvel Crisis Protocol, or get in a D&D group. Whatever it might be kind of refreshing to do a little bit of a mental wargame palate cleanser and try something new. After all, there's nothing wrong with playing more than one game. Like, we play more than one, at least I do, play more than one computer game on the regular, so why not play more than one tabletop game? Also, on that same note, maybe just take a break from it all. There's nothing wrong with a complete mental reset. Just take like a month off. Don't paint, don't play war games, play some video games, maybe get into woodworking or whatever you might want to do as a totally different hobby. Because maybe when you come back, you know, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Maybe that will be the fuel you need to come back and completely paint up a new army once you're ready to go. It's not a bad idea, actually. Another thing you can do, and this is one that I'm actually, I'm scooting around. Another thing you can do, and this is one that I'm actively doing right now, is get a bunch of new cool terrain painted up so that when 10th drops, you've got beautiful new scenery to really immerse you and pull you into your games. Like this building I made using a bunch of trash and dollar store products. If you want to check out how I made these, you can check them up on the link right up there. I think right up there, maybe up there, I don't know. You'll find it. But stuff like that. Or I've also got a bunch of Chalnath terrain, and this Sanctum Administratus building is one that I've kind of eyeballed for a really long time, and I wanted to pick this up before maybe they disappeared before the new edition. So I'm going to be painting this up here very soon on the channel as well. But just giving yourself stuff to psych you up for the new edition, knowing that I've got you know, 3 or 4 new boards of terrain, which that's kind of unrealistic, but just new pieces, even if it's just new scatter or new ammo boxes or crates or whatever it might be, just to pump up your game. And maybe you're not playing games, but aside from painting armies, there's lots you can do to up the quality of your tabletop games overall. And that could be working on scatter, working on scenery, picking up battle maps. There's so much you could do. That's one of the reasons I love this hobby so much. But anyways, guys, that's it for this one. I hope you find stuff to keep you busy while you're waiting for 10th edition. Keep on hobbying. Please continue to support your local game stores. And as always, thank all of you so much for watching this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.